Yeah. And he is either someone you knew at school has died, or someone in your family has just died recently.
A young boy?
Well, someone about your age.
Could it be about 18?
Yes, yeah, it's like you.
Do you want me to give him his name, who I think it could be?
No, let me tell you more. Car accident, car crash or maybe motorbike or something like that.
Was it? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah? Okay, I'll tell you what he's saying to me. He's saying that there's no blame attached to whoever considers they're at fault. There's no blame, and any blame was on his own side.
What's his name, David?
Tony. Thomas.
Oh.
Okay.
He's with him now.
Yeah, side by side.
Oh, bless him.
Was he the one that just tapped on my shoulder?
He may have been. That's why I contacted. As soon as you said it, turned around and saw him side beside you.
Can you describe him?
He's wearing a white t-shirt, pair of jeans. Not an over fussy boy. Never was an over fussy boy. He's making a joke about shaving. He's just a very simple boy. And he's saying specifically it's nobody's fault. So what he's actually saying was it was his time, which is a very hard thing for us to understand. But he's actually saying it was his time, which is why he's saying no one is at fault.
Our decision to cover as much ground as possible appears to have paid dividends, with each vigil individually aiding our quest to qualify or disprove this location's claims of supernatural phenomena. At a glance, Tretower's imposing castle and impressive court can easily fool any visitor, and that made us very keen to ensure that all of our vigils and experiments relied purely on evidence and not autosuggestion. Along with the auditory and light phenomena witnessed earlier in the night, the earth tone experience then appeared to signify an increase in paranormal activity. And add to this Tretower's ever-growing sense of depression and loss, and we end an investigation that is both puzzled and pleased.
I wasn't involved in the investigation at Tretower Court, but it gives me an ideal opportunity to comment objectively on any phenomena that occurred. At one point, a small group actually started reciting a mantra as instructed by David Wells.
I know for a fact that Ian was quite overcome with the fact that David actually came up with one of his mates.
There is an astral by you, Ian. I don't mean to upset you, but he's a young boy.
Ian was quite emotionally affected by the information that came through, and in terms of his interpretation and what he took away from it, he was quite impressed.
Can you describe him?
He's wearing a white t-shirt, pair of jeans. Not an over fussy boy. Never was an over fussy boy.
Parapsychologists are aware of a number of natural linguistic explanations for the information that may come out of such a reading. There are certain linguistic explanations that could make a reading appear more accurate than it actually is. And perhaps it was one of these linguistic explanations that could account for the experience that Ian had. It's interesting that the feelings of that group of people after they had left the room and after they had been chanting the mantra was one of quite a positive mood, or at least they felt as though they had experienced something. The difficulty is that you're dealing with a situation where you could almost say a placebo is at work. They're being told that the mantra and that reciting this particular word is going to build up the energies. And there's a particular use of language that encourages quite a positive outlook. It's all about building up and energy and all of those sort of words that could encourage you to feel as though something has actually changed, when in fact it's purely psychological. And I think maybe that's what was going on in that particular session.
A land that witnessed battle and bloodshed now harbours an austere energy, that of a love and heartbreak that still lies lost in time. Until next time, sleep tight.
If you want to be scared some more, the Most Haunted Behind the Scenes official companion book is out now, featuring in-depth interviews with Yvette and Derek and the rest of the crew. Available at all good retailers.
Well, coming up next tonight, the team venture back to Tretower Court and re-examine some of the evidence. They're about to open up some strange energy as well in just a moment. It's in Most Haunted Extra.